I don't know what that was all about. I think it shouldn't do it again, I hope. Wait, that just kills? Huh. Math. Should do math. It's not a bad thing to do math. Yeah, sorry about that. Perfect spur and feeling touch. We are indeed back. Soul Synergy, huh? I haven't tried Soul Synergy yet. I do have 3 souls naturally in my deck, though. Try out the Haunt effect. It's kind of making 2 weakness. Full aggro is also a decent upgrade, though. Drain power upgrade's actually not bad at all. Just upgrade 3 cards. I want more weakness. I don't know how difficult this enemy is. Oh, power potion. Kinda don't mind boosting Aussie's attacks. I mean, the soul thing will deal like 18 damage, and then that's it. It's not a bad amount of damage, though. Wait, it just goes to your discard pile if you play it? That's rough. I should have cleansed that on my draw pile then. That would have been a good play. Could draw into Spur. I don't want to draw into Defy. How do you deal this much damage? How on earth do you deal this much damage? It's just so much damage. There's 87 left, huh? I have like a jillion beckons in my deck now. They don't exhaust. You spur strike back in. Okay, did it. Yeah, making Asti big is pretty good. I'm feeling that for sure. Losing strength in this deck does not feel that bad, but Spirit of Ash is very interesting. Like, how do you get ethereal cards? I have three of them actually. Adding 4 block. I mean, I'm gonna try to make that. Like, this is obviously what you're supposed to be blocking with on this character, right? So I was like, try to block with that and Big Asti. I do love removing defense from my deck. But upgrade 4. I mean, it's nice, obviously, it gets me ahead. I'll probably use it mostly to upgrade my summon effects. I do Defile, pull aggro. Cleanse. Melancholy. And maybe Bodyguard. I just want the summon numbers to be bigger. It's kind of like Apo, you know, but not really. It's trying its best. So no potions. A lot of problems to address. No potions. Spirit of Ash to file. And then play Haunt, and I take quite a big hit. Oh, it just loses that HP. Okay. could try to parse into Defy. Like cleanse, parse. So next turn I can Reap. Also drain power right now, but these cards are already upgraded, so... Okay, very cool. Whenever you draw an ethereal card, draw an additional card. Okay. Invoke felt like a pretty solid option to me. But like now that I have Spirit of Ash, I kind of want to play into the ethereal synergy package. Then I just have this berry sitting in my deck kind of looking stupid. Maybe I get to play it at some point. Because drawing cards isn't that good in this deck. And I already have like a decent amount of card draw. I just don't have energy to actually support it. These cards actually give me energy, so... Big charge battery's not that bad. It's kind of hard to play, though. Do Unleash. I'd like to kill one of them as soon as possible. But Defend keeps Ostia alive, which feels pretty valuable. No, Ostia exactly dies, right? Yeah. I don't really like Ostia dying, but I feel like it's worse to not play any attacks, right? I don't want to play Haunt. Cleanse exactly dies. 11 HP. We can take 5 to play Haunt. We'll deal 18 damage in various places. I unlock all. I use console. Console commands. Like 33 Doom. Alright. So this is a ethereal card. So it does play with the ethereal synergy from Spirit of Ash. It also applies the Vuln. Vuln's pretty sick. What's its upgrade? 2 Vuln? Kinda into that. Oh god, these guys have artifact. Honestly, these enemies are just kind of hard for this deck to deal with. They're just kind of huge, you know? Like they have a lot of HP. And my block is kind of dependent on I mean, you know what I mean. I just kind of use debuffs a lot. That's the problem here. Jeez. Get in there, Austin. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, pull this card back. Flurry of blows for big cards. I mean, I kind of like dealing damage. I might take Wisp, though. Wisp actually, like, especially with an upgrade, will allow me to play my Berry, which feels valuable. It also captures Spirit, though. I do have Haunt. This deck's just all over the place, just doing everything. Hope it's doing good enough things. I'll take Wisp. Funny card. Or funny relic. A very funny relic. because what this relic does is it means my Spirit of Ash makes me block 4 when I play Strikes and Defends that have Ethereal. That is what that does. I don't dislike that. Not really sure what else I should do in this shop. Use your current block on the next turn. I don't think I have seen that. The second haunt, but not all that interested. How do you block these guys, man? You don't block, you just kill them. Does he survive this? No. I really want to play Invoke. Do I Spire here? I mean, it's just full blocks. Otherwise, I don't full block. Come on. Need to reprint. How do I get away with that? Play Soul, Spirit of Ash, and Beamling Touch, and just block. weakened now, though. Like, how do I get out of this fight? Defend blocks for 9. I can capture Spirit and like try to set up an Unleash or something. Might have to just time this potion. My deck is kind of getting stronger over time. Get rid of Barry, it's kind of unplayable at this point. Does my Austin live in that case? Block 21. Doesn't even live. One of them is weakened and they're attacking me for 24. I guess it does barely live. It's not living this turn, though. I just don't see how I kill all 3 of them. Like, I can kill 2 of them, but like, how do I kill all 3 ever? Eventually I have to hit this one, right? That's like kind of the point. This fight is really, really hard without like a really good AoE source. Yeah, Necrobinder's tough. Probably my favorite character so far to play. Can play this here, Doom Potion here, play Strike here. I'm not weakened next turn, so this will deal 27, and that is lethal. I think that's the way I have to get out, right? I think so. Okay, I unleash here, strike here, Doom Potion here. This thing dies at the end of the turn. I mean, I might as well Doom Potion here, right? And this thing will die at the end of the turn. And then next turn I can reap here. Otherwise I feel like we just keep doing this little dance forever. But is that actually true? Because I can play Invoke this turn instead of Strike. That's pretty bad though. I strike full blocks. These are dealing 18. Strike blocks 19 overall with Osti. I mean, this is always happening. That just like kind of has to happen. And Strike also is played. It's just like where. And do I want to use Doom Pot? Because I could technically not use it. And then I'm just in the same spot over and over again, right? Like this thing revives and then we're just doing the same thing again. Eventually my deck does get better though. Because like the cards are upgraded and I have Melancholy at 0. Haunt can be played pretty soon as well. Aussie lives on 1 HP this turn. I could also just take 3 damage to play Invoke. This is all of Austi's max HP, but it does give me Reap next turn. This potion just feels very valuable. 33 damage is kind of a lot of damage. Like things just don't get better next turn. Like I can play Enfeebling Touch and Defy and Drain Power, just like block and deal damage. Okay, 3 energy is kind of a lot to ask, but I do have the Reap, so I can play Reap and gain an energy. I guess it's pretty cool. Can go for another Wisp. Damage to all enemies, huh? I mean, it's pretty valuable. Obviously, decay is not a great curse, but Anchor, very nice. I say, and then this enemy doesn't attack me. $17, huh? I have a few options here. Pull aggro defend is the only thing that actually full blocks. Spirit of Ash does, you know, 8 AoE damage, which is kind of cool. This blocks 14. So I'll have 7 block and 9. So yeah, Aussie will die. I do only take 1 damage though, and then Aussie dies. And I have, you know, this thing in play, which feels kind of good. And I deal 8 AoE damage. I can like Defile here, or Strike here. I guess I can play this, gain my energy back, and then I can Defile. Strike, pull aggro is an idea. Strike, strike, cleanse is also an idea. Cleanse out the decay. All right, not bad. The character's card pull is really interesting. It's a very, very interesting card pull. I don't hate delay, but it's a little worse with anchor, right? Come upon a faintly glowing key and go to pick it up. I've been looking all over for that key. Now, if you don't mind, this person looks like bad news, but maybe it's not good to be judgy. I have 19 HP, chat. I do kind of want to know what you get for this, but I am very small. Like, I'm going to die. This guy looks kind of like he kills you. If I draw well, like I get Spirit of Ash early, to like some good Wisp draws. This key thing, what do you get for it? This is my first time getting the event. What is the reward for this? Quest for an event in Act 3. I think I'm kind of dying right now. I'll do it in a run where I'm not just dying. guys just chilling? I don't know. No longer chilling. Okay. Appreciate giving me all that time to set up, though. That was very nice of you. Very cool. How does this character work? I'm kind of trying to figure that out. It's currently the goal is to figure out how this character works. So the lethality into invoke berry is you know, an idea. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think you just kind of play into all the synergy packages. That's kind of my feeling right now. Oh god. Actually bricked. That's pretty likely to hit this turn. That sucks. Don't play attacks. It's not that hard for this deck to pull that off. So Sculpting Strike can like scale me kind of with the Spirit of Ash. Like I can just add Ethereal to a lot of cards in my hand and then spam them a little bit. I don't think it's that great though. Or do I need to rest here? The cheese wheel is the chosen cheese. You gain 1 max HP at the end of every combat. It's the cleric mask from the first game. The ghost seed is strikes and defense gain ethereal. And the lost wisp is whenever you play a power, deal 8 damage to all enemies. Unless you were talking about ivory tile, which is whenever you play a card that costs 3 or more, gain energy. Oh, okay. This thing, yummy cookie. Upon pickup, upgrade 4 cards. It's a boss relic. Really would like to upgrade fear. Not gonna lie. Kind of like to upgrade invoke as well. That's disappointing. A very bad draw. This thing's gonna literally destroy me, isn't it? Actually, just not even close to being able to play that fight. I have to draw well. Like I have to top deck this thing. If I don't top deck this thing, my deck just does not block. I drew all my good blocks on turn 1 and no powers, which is a very, very bad turn 1 draw. Like I drew File, or I drew Defy. It's called Defy. Defy. I drew this turn 1. I just drew every single good block card in my deck on turn 1. And the potion also bricked. Like I didn't get any of the good summon cards. And I didn't get Spirit of Ash. This card's like very important for this deck to be able to block. A 10 world record streak? I don't know. Nobody's doing world records yet. This character is really, really complicated. I think this is the most well-balanced character. The other character is too strong. This character is like kind of within what I was you know, I won too. I got Regent and Ironclad in a row. But that's obviously not like rotating at all. I was just playing the character I wanted to play. But my first impressions on the weakest and strongest character. Vibes are Silence the strongest, Necro's the weakest, but I have no idea. Obviously, there's way more. It's just initial impressions. It doesn't matter that much. It's not facts or anything. Knowledge Demon is really tough. That is not an easy boss. I've done a Doom build. Yeah, my first Necro run was very Doom focused on Assisted 0. Feels like if you don't see the right synergy cards, then this character is just so synergy heavy. Very synergy heavy character. During the rotate 10? No, I just skipped 8. That's such a 10. I really don't like large capsule on this character. I like it in general, but I do not like it on regen. This character is kind of desperate for removes, I think. Could try lead paperweight. I haven't clicked it yet. I kind of like this though. Sure, I'll start with equilibrium. That seems chill. I'm Flying Star in the interest of not taking 1 damage. Yeah, extra strike and defend is bad, but 2 relics is good. Like, very solid. Astral Pulse with the Equi. Explosive Potion, not bad. I really like Gather Light. Solar Strike's also okay. I've been a big fan of Gather Light so far. I do kind of already have block, though. This also only upgrade the block, while this actually upgrades the start game. And I have some upgrades early in the act. But I can just upgrade Venerate. Four damage for each skill already played this turn. I mean, with Equi, it can be alright. It's like so... just so late, you know? Like, it takes so long to actually get this gold. Like, the early game is so scary. I don't buy it. I don't buy that it's good. You have to add a curse to your deck for the, like, hardest part of the run. on. That sucks. Send it. Just draw 7 cards. Like, it's pretty likely to do something good. Fortunately, that is not enough damage. I can just block and play Lunar Blast, I guess. But yeah, Triple Strike is not enough here. But then I don't kill next turn. I have to play a strike this turn. This only does 12. I don't want to Explosive Potion, I need it for that other elite. You could just hope to top deck, but if you don't top deck, everything is just terrifying. You're pretty likely to top deck, though. Actually, you're not. I lied. Wait, I can play this. Sick. Alright, Letter Opener. Pretty good relic. Kind of like playing skills with my, Lunar Blast, so... Fish Oil. It's 1 strength and 1 dex. The Decisions card. Every single run I break, it's because of this card. Letter Opener. I like that card. 2 energy on turn 2 is not bad at all. Okay, so that one elite isn't that bad. I do have Explosive Potion for it. So it feels quite manageable. Getting the initial split's kind of difficult. It's very difficult, actually. But I don't have to play Venerate that many times to be in an alright spot. Hello, friend. I didn't draw, like, the cards that I wanted to draw. After I split it, I'm, like, kind of chilling, but how do I split it? It's tough. So I can decisions to defend until Lunar Blast. Or a Gather Light, maybe. This is what I kept explosive potion for. Even though they don't call it that in this game. Well, I guess I'll just die then. Sure. Like happens every time I play this fight. That kind of nonsense. Like some ridiculous redraw. And this is alright, I guess. I got the letter opener. Decisions, just play defend. Astral Pulse does not deal enough damage here. Play Venerate. Alright, Glow is here. I'm a big fan of Glow. I like getting stars. I know that plays a decent amount. Works with letter opener, just gives me some weakness and vulnerable. Big fan of remove on this character. Do I want to take a hitting cash? I don't think automation is really all that great. You like try to do some kind of infinite combo with it, but I just need a bit more star generation. How do I like do the rest of the damage? Okay, Nightly Punch. Deal 8. Whenever you draw this card, increases damage by 3. You only 10 Ascensions. I'm fighting the one guy that dashes at you over and over again. That guy is, yeah. That guy is gonna do something to me. I have 1 strength and 1 dex for the fight. Take Nightly Punch just to like have a attack in the deck that scales in the fight that I'm about to go into. Forge 6 feels like it kind of gets there, like 100 years. It doesn't block or anything. It just kind of does 10 damage. Eventually. Like a... It's just Rampage. It's just Rampage. The damage currently is just kind of Lunar Blast, like Equi set up into Lunar Blast things. Which I suppose I will try to make work. One damage per card. And that is my damage. Maybe it wasn't the right timing. I thought it was half HP. It's not half HP. Good to know. God, that could have been so much stronger. You can do Falling Star, Astral Pulse, Strike, Strike. Only 41. Just play this, right? And then go Astral Pulse. Sorry. This is a good relic, the Vexing Puzzle Box. Decent stake on the card pull being a mess. No, I don't. Alright, whenever you play a colorless card, gain 1 strength. It's kind of a slow option. Monarch's Gaze is pretty good with Lunar Blast. What's its upgrade? You mean the Arsenal? Gain 2 strength. I mean, it's the only number written on the card, so it makes sense that it's... I think I'm going to go with Comet. There's not a lot of energy upgrades in this game, to be honest, which is pretty cool. Pale's Eye. What a fascinating option. First time each combat, you end your turn without playing cards. Exhaust your hand. Take an extra turn. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But you never really use a turn 1 because of Vexing Puzzle Box. There's like not a thing you're going to use turn 1, right? Gaining energy after on turn 3 when I have turn 2 energy and I kind of have turn 1 support is pretty solid as well. Like I already have turn 2 energy with Candelabra. So this kind of completes a boss relic. Like turn 1 power with Vexing Puzzle Box as well. But this is a very interesting relic. Could definitely be very powerful. Like you just draw your bad hand and you're like, okay, I don't like this hand. New hand. You kind of like just being able to add more glows to the deck though. Aku's Merchant Relic. You mean the one that lets you buy out the whole shop? I think it's very funny, and I'm excited to find a place to use it in. It's a very, very funny option. You got a decisions. I can play it. Yeah, I like being able to just add glow, you know? Start glowing. Oh, it's like... I mean, I didn't have any block in that hand anyway. But yeah, that wasn't actually a good thing to get. Maybe I could have used a potion. Glow. The Smith is a pretty decent option. It's probably too slow in this deck, though. I like remove. There's like remove on this character. I just think it's good. What about Orbit? Do I like Orbit? It's not hard to use. Like, gain more energy to play more glows, and more glows plays more comets. What's his upgrade? Oh, it does go to 1 cost, okay. I'm gonna try it. Give it a shot. No. I don't really want to lose more HP. I'd like to like retry until we get Striker Defend selected. Okay. Losing 3 HP to lose Defend instead of that is probably giga worth it. You make it through this fight. Theoretically, I'm alright at this fight. Against decisions, and play, you'd hope it'd be like glow or something. Squall! Okay, got this thing. Let's start boss combat. You get 3 upgrades. Not bad. I like know that place. Just like this card's like kind of sick. Now we can start upgrading gloves. I like the idea of being able to like glow into comments. No, this is just this character's cool-headed. You just play the card. Glow do gains 2 stars and draws 2 cards. Glow deck. So for a little bit, I've been a pretty big fan of this. Or like I played with this card once, the Shining Strike, and it was very solid. I don't know if it's very good in this deck though. I have like a lot of other ways of gaining stars. Probably gonna rest here, even though I maybe don't need to. I mean, this enemy is just devastating. You have to be strong for that enemy. Does a lot of damage. I'm good at applying debuffs, but I don't block because I don't have Child yet. It's kind of hard to block on this character without Child. Hopefully I get Child soon. That'd be kind of good. Should play this first. Alright, Seek Potion's not bad. Alignment with my glow build. Oh, that was a full hand, really? Okay. You have a Gambit, very funny. I really bottom deck both of those. 16 plus 16. Convergence card. Big fan of this one. Okay, I love the upgrade here. What does Alignment upgrade to? Your energy. Like I love to upgrade Convergence. It's pretty good. Glow, of course. My damage is actually just Letter Opener. Funnily enough. And Comet, I guess. Comet's also a pretty good damage card. Which just means the more stars that are written on my cards, the better my deck is. Kind of the vibe. It's kind of crazy. This thing just applies the like time meter debuff on you, but it's every turn. Enemy's kind of wild. I love it. Flash still is in the game. Still just not even close to enough damage. Wow. It's already kind of shockwaved, right? All right, cool. The glow deck is doing it. I think I like this glow card. I think it's pretty good. So Beat into Shape is a pretty fun card because you can do like a Giga combo into a huge Lunar Blast, and then you can Beat into Shape, and you just get a gigantic sword. And that's how you solve damage instead of having to play Comet. It's not that hard to line up as well. It is an attack, though, in my no attack build. I don't really like Arsenal. Monarch's Gaze is like okay. You can basically use Monarch's Gaze as your block option. Like you do a big you do Monarch's Gaze into a big Lunar Blast, and you just kind of do that as often as possible, and that's how you block. Because if I don't get Child, I might need to do that. I'd rather just get Child, but if I don't get Child, I might need something like Monarch's Gaze to actually block. Right now, that's my biggest problem, is I just can't output block. Let's try it. Okay, you may cook at rest sites. Whenever you find elite, upgrade 4 random cards. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Powers cost 1 more. I only have Orbit and Monarch's Gaze in this deck as powers, but it doesn't make any potential Childs I get. Remove 2 cards from your deck and gain 9 max HP. I would like to remove every base card from my deck. Feels like if I remove every base card from my deck, I just start like, you know, if I get all of these out, I just start playing Child or a Glow over and over again, and then we gain energy with alignment. It's just like Glow, alignment, Glow, alignment, Glow, alignment. That's infinite. Infinite. It doesn't give me anything immediately, but really none of these do, to be honest. I can path towards 2 fires and just remove 4 cards. No, I don't hate removing 4 cards. Let me cook. Let me cook. So I am fighting Queen at the end of the act. They actually tell you what your second act 3 boss is. And Queen does limit your card plays. What if it doesn't matter because I'm infinite on turn 1? Glow deck. You can also just like glow, 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 and then your payoff is but my payoff is Lunar Blast. Like that's already have payoff. Nice. The bomb. The bread. Terrible. I just keep removing on this character. So I don't think any prophesize when I have 4 glow plus. There's like no way this isn't infinite, right? This is like Omega Giga Ultra Infinite. I don't need guards. Second Equi is not bad. No. Bro, it's every run. I can turn off the exhaust on decisions. Once again. What if I thought some funny shop? I mean, it seemed pretty strong, honestly. The shop that sells bad things. It was very helpful in the run I saw it in. It kind of won me the run. I mean, that's the only option is to remove the thing from decisions. I could also get Forgotten Soul. I mean, decisions not exhausting is just broken. I've done this quite a few times at this point. It's just broken. It's just a broken thing to do. All right, I can also remove this decay fairly easily. Like, it's not that hard to get rid of. Can I fight an elite here? Only one way to find out. Bro, this guy attacks for so much. Bottom decking everything, not my favorite idea. I'm gonna die here. Weaken forever. I can decisions next turn, and then what do I even do with that? I don't really like what's happening here. Yeah. Took. Oh, I mean, I only took like 7,000 damage in this fight. Pretty chill, pretty chill. Yeah, maybe should have. I mean, I don't know how strong the elites are, so I'm just kind of walking in there, being like, I don't know what's gonna happen, you know, because I don't know what's gonna happen. I have to learn. I have to seek potion, yeah. Seek potion for like a glow, and then I can. No, I can't even play decisions with that. Jeez. And even if I play it, what does it do? I really don't want to use my seek potion here, but like, if you're dealing. A very large amount of damage. Like comment. The thing is, if I glow and I don't draw into another glow or like convergence or venerate or gather light, I mean, there's a lot of hits, but if I don't hit, then I kind of just die. Yes, Ascension 10 is the highest Ascension available right now. I'll try Seeking Glow. Miss Lunar Blast, but we're not dying in this fight, so I'm kind of happy. I'd use my Seek Potion, though, which, it's not great, but now we can start cooking, which is, broken. Like, we might get a little stronger when we remove 2. Put Block Headbutt in the deck. I kind of have trouble blocking, so Block Headbutt can, like, you can just, like, alignment, headbutt, alignment, block headbutt, alignment, by alignment. Huge Lizard's Tail. Cooking. Remove 2 and gain 9 max HP. Oh, this guy attacks for like 300. I'd even like deal with this. Ow. Cosmic Indifference and add the thing that... Is that actually good, though? I just meant to add Decisions. I probably just meant to put Decisions on top. So not enough, huh? Play that though. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw 1 card. I mean, that won't ever proc in this deck, but sure. Cooking. I don't know, cooking seems just kind of broken, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Seems better than resting, right? Remove 2, heal 9, especially with the tail. So the decision stuff just starts like lining up more often. Applied thorns to me. No, I just have thorns. That's true. Is my stream dying? Looks pretty laggy, huh? What does cooking do? It removes, yeah, geez. My bitrate is in the... I don't even know if, you can hear me. Chat, can you hear me? No response. Wait for a few seconds. Okay, okay. So it just like had a dip in frames. I want to keep this card in my hand, I think. Alright, fire potion's pretty chill. I don't think I want heavenly drill. Hopefully I can find another elite. A very powerful letter opener. I don't really have enough stars next turn. Just play glow, I guess. Draw pile's really not great. How's A10? Really, really enjoying it so far. You know, 77 damage here. This guy downgrades your cards, huh? How do I block this? Oh, I can't. I'd rather not lose tail. I'll lower since this guy wasn't the big threat, so I wasn't adapted to this guy being the actual threat. Which it definitely is. Honestly, the rest for 27, or I can just cook for 9 and remove 2 cards, which feels pretty powerful. Like, this Astral Pulse is really bad, so I can just get rid of that. And then try to go infinite. Shouldn't be that difficult with, like, I have 50 more HP, you have to keep in mind. And the infinite is pretty easy to put together here. I just play a lot of glows. With this extra card, it might not be that easy, actually. I mean, this gains 2 energy next turn, I guess. Like, how can that be bad? A lot of doomers out there. Yeah, don't listen to the doomers. They're just scared of new things. Not dead. GG against that guy. Now I have to fight this guy. I hope I'm strong enough for this guy. This guy has that debuff. That debuff's kind of like scary. I realize this guy's doing 19 damage. That's too much damage. Beginning it doesn't even like stop me from dying, so can't draw cards, huh? Yeah. Miss my glows. Can't play that, I don't think. All my glows, man. All right, GG. I cooked. Meat cleaver cooking. Removed 6 cards with that. And gained 27 max HP. I think I removed 6 cards, gained 27 max HP is not terrible. I feel like this synergy package is the most, and really, I felt it very strongly here in this run. Gather Light over the other one. This is like a very solid first pick. Like in terms of commons you're looking for early, Gather Light is very, very, very solid. Comment's a very good rare. Like that card a lot. Alignment's kind of crazy. Block Headbutt's a little weaker than you think it is. Monarch's Gaze is like kind of gimmicky, but it does work as a block card. This card was really disappointing. I find the colorless stuff to just be really disappointing. It's okay for there to be a weak synergy package. You don't have to be, not every character needs to be silent, where every synergy package is just insanely broken. It's like okay for one of them to be bad. That's like totally fine. Yeah, I'm not actually unlocking anything. I already unlocked everything. Yeah, cool run. The cooking, the meat cleaver. Decay strike remove with 9 at max HP. Defend remove. Defend Astral Pulse remove. I think going infinite in this game is pretty hard to do actually. But it's easy to like have card spam. Like you do like almost like the infinites feel more like silent card spam infinite like ish things, you know, like pseudo infinites are common in this game. But like going true infinite isn't actually that easy because there's no sundial, there's no like drop kick, there's no like madnesses, stuff like that. There's no Ascension 20. Ascension 10 is the max Ascension in the game right now. It is max Ascension. I'm very happy with how Regent plays though. Regent feels like really fun to play. There's like the card pool is really fun to work with. I'm a huge fan of this character. Probably my favorite character in the game right now. I also really like Necrobinder though. Necrobinder is also very cool. She's a bit harder for sure, but she's very, very cool. I think she's probably the most well-balanced character. I mean, Silent just has the stuff she had in the previous game. Like she still has Acro, and you know, I mean, she can't make Calculated Gamble not exhaust. It always exhausts, but you know, she has Acro prepared, Tactician Reflex. Like, of course, she can go infinite. It's like Silent going infinite is never because her card pool is good at going infinite. That's not like the reason Silent goes infinite. Silent goes infinite because the character is imbalanced. Like it's always a bad balancing decisions that lead to her going infinite because it just makes it like. The thing that's supposed to stop Silent from going infinite is that you have to take these cards. But like when you don't have to take these cards, you don't have like that just it stops working. And I'm not sure that that's the case on Silent yet. I haven't played enough Act 1s. Act 1 might be brutal enough that you're not really allowed to play towards card spam stuff. And you're only allowed to do that like when you high roll. But I like hard card pull the best probably out of all the characters right now. Ironclads feels very imbalanced. Like there's like the bloodletting problem. There's way too much card draw in this character's card pool. It's too easy to block. It's too easy to deal damage. It's just like every synergy is overpowered. It's just a broken character. So that also feels very, very strong. This character is just really fun. This character's strong. I don't think this character's that much weaker than these characters, or weaker at all, but this character does have a harder time blocking than these characters. Like actually has a problem. Like blocking on, like not a lot of cards are good block cards on this character. Like your best is like guards, which is pretty bad. This is your Giga block card. This card is insane. Yeah, I look at Necro's card pool and I just think that the reason I'm losing is entirely skill issue. But like there's so much room to grow on that character. Like I see so many things I could be doing better, potentially. So many things to think about as well. It feels very dynamic. But, you know, Necro's going to get watchered. Everyone's going to be like, wah, wah, Necro's not strong enough, wah. And then they're going to buff Necro and then boom, Watcher. You all get what you want. You get what you asked for. Another Watcher. Yeah, Child of the Stars is like the best block power in the game, maybe. It's very strong. Very, very, very strong. Every time I get this, I'm like, this card just does so much block. Because the star mechanic is definitely the mechanic that's pushed the most in this character's card pool. Like if you just look at the cards, like, and it makes sense. Like it's the most unique mechanic that exists on the character is the star mechanic. And it is the mechanic that's pushed the most, and it is definitely the strongest mechanic. You can do a lot of really strong things with it. And it's very fun too. Like it's just a really fun, like, idea. It's kind of hard to believe that like a mod didn't come up with this idea. It's brilliant. It's really cool. I really, really like it. How's the win percentage? I mean, I've played I lost my first silent run. I lost my first Regent run in Act 1. This is like my first A10. And I won Regent, won Clad, lost Necro, and won Regent again. So far that's 5 runs and 2 losses, but obviously it's just going to get better and better. I imagine this is a pretty high win rate game at its current balancing. Clad and Silent just feel really strong. And Necro, just there's a lot of room to learn. Once we learn the character, it'll probably feel fine. And Regent, it's like I don't even have to learn Regent and I'm winning. Like just my first runs ever on Regent, it's just like not that hard to win. The strong synergies are just pretty apparent in the character's card pool. So definitely feeling like this is a pretty high win rate game, probably when it. But again, it's very much worth noting that we don't have a final boss yet. Like Slay the Spire 1 with like no final boss is like almost 100% win rate. Like if you don't have the heart in Slay the Spire 1, the win rate's almost 100%. It's like very nearly 100% in that game on a Stitch of 20. So, you know, of course this game doesn't have to match that balance. It's my favorite character. Probably Regent is the one I've had the most fun with. Regent is really, really good fun. Boss swap would be so bad on this character. This starter relic is insane. Such a good starter relic. And you actually have a starter relic upgrade on this character as well. Like this one. You gain 6 stars. Which is pretty cool. Defects is terrible. For some reason they got rid of Frozen Core and now you have like 3 lightning. Like I don't. Hers looks pretty good though. Necrobinders. Summon 5 at the start of combat, so you get a 5 Asti. And every turn summon 2. This is really good. That's like a very, very solid one. Yeah, it's a very solid. This is like bag of prep 3 times. Black Blitz the same. Yeah, I'm excited for the Architect. I'm very excited for the Architect. I'd like to see what they provide for the game's balance, because the heart is very important for how Slay the Spire 1 works. So, wait, what? Is this available in that one shop sometimes? You can just get just confusion and no extra draw. You just get the confusion. That's really interesting. That could be good in a specific kind of deck. You know, there's some decks you probably play with them in Spire 1 where you're like, I just want the confusion. The draw is really important for Second White. Obviously, this isn't meant to be a good relic. It's meant to be like, I think this thing costs like 90 gold. And like the shop that's supposed to have a bunch of bad things in it. The Chosen Cheese. How much max HP did I get from Chosen Cheese in that run? Oh, no, I died the run. Okay, I don't think the Chosen Cheese is that good. And this is kind of an idea that I had in Spire 1 too, is that Cleric Mask isn't actually that good of a bonus. It's okay, but it's not great. But the other, like this event, I think is just not very good to see because the other option's also pretty bad. So you kind of want to take the Chosen Cheese, but taking 14 damage like to get this bonus, like when Act 1 is as bad as it is, Act 1 in this game is brutal. Like these enemies are trying to kill you. You have to like, I mean, look at this run. Like this game is really good. Like I fought Berdonis. I got owned. I had to rest. Then I got owned again. And I had to rest. I almost died in Act 1. And then I had like a tight battle against Ceremonial Beast. Like I took 22 damage in a hard pull or easy pull fight in Act 2. That's great. That's really good news. That means they aren't listening to people. You know, that you shouldn't take damage in Act 2. It's good news. Good news. You know, I actually just have to rest fairly often instead of just being like ahead the entire run. And then like I pull ahead at the end. And even then I use my Lizard Sail. Yeah. To beat the bosses. And this is before, like imagine this run, but I have to fight, you know, the final boss or whatever. Is I probably just lose. You know. Maybe the extra fire would give me like another remove too, and then I would become like way too infinite. With the decision spammage on the what's it called, convergence? Yeah, I don't know. Where's the card? Didn't I have like, oh, alignment? It's so weird. Like it's over here. They need to organize this better. I don't know why it's like this. Like why are the rare cards here and then like a common's over here, but also over here, and there's a common here. Like it's not even alphabetical. Like there's probably some order to it, but I just don't. I don't get it. That'll probably change during early access though. I imagine. Will Ascension go up to 820? I feel like this is where they want the Ascension to be, honestly. I think if they're going to balance the game, it'll be just on this Ascension. I think 810 is going to be how this game is for the foreseeable future, maybe forever. Decent chance. I think 810 is just the limit. Because it has double boss as its final modifier. It basically has everything that's in Spire's Ascension modifiers. The main difficulty change that they'll do to this game is adding a final boss. Alright, I gotta get some food. I haven't eaten anything all day. I just rolled out of bed and then played some runs. So let me get some food and then we'll... I mean, I'm gonna be playing all day again, so... Hopefully my stream doesn't crash anymore. BRB. I'll be back soonish. Check out this cute BRB screen. Very cute. I have returned. I got my food situation settled. I don't have my food yet, but it's gonna be here. So. I will eat soon enough. And I need to because I'm dying. You can start another Necro run though. I would love to learn this character. I'm fascinated by this character's card pool. I find it extremely interesting. Transform 2, lose 10 max HP. 10 max. We're going crazy. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna do that, I think. I'm gonna do that. Transfigure. Add replay to your card to a card in your hand. It costs an extra energy. And snap. Bossy does 7 damage. Add retain to a card in your hand. So we have some like modifier cards. Like you modify the cards in your deck. I think for this run, I'm going to work harder. I'm gonna work to try to like play into the Aussie big synergies. Because every time I get like a decent amount of max HP on Aussie, it feels very good. So I'm going to try to make that happen. I can technically play defend twice here with Transfigure. I spent 3 energy to block, you know. Less than 3, but yeah. Hopefully it's okay. Mid. Okay, Defy is a pretty cool card. There's another like modifier card. Spur is also pretty cool. Go with Spur. Five combats is a lot. Let's just get a potion. He deals 7 damage, hits an additional time for each other time he's attacked this turn. Well, I have Snap. I'll try to play into this synergy package. See how it goes. Right hand with Transfigure. You transfigure a card to make it cost 2, and then right hand pulls back, and then you rattle. A lot of things going on for sure. I don't hate pull aggro. I don't hate remove. It's a pretty powerful combo that I'm trying to line up, so. Character is really cool. I wonder about Grave Warden. I'm gonna try it. Kinda want a potion before the elite, not gonna lie. Am I really strong enough to fight an elite? If I hit the right stuff, I am. Let's try it. Oh, this guy's just freaking evil. Summon. Please. We can do this to kill and play defend to block the infection. Can even soul to shuffle out the infection. I probably want to shuffle in rattle. I'd kind of rather play this. But taking 6 seems a little dubious. Could also just play that. No. Oh, God. That's very bad. It's filthy. God, this fight is filthy. Exhausty's taking like the not. It's just like most of the damage I'm going to be taking is from the infestations. That sucks that I didn't draw the soul there. Soul would have been really, really nice to draw. Powder Demise is pretty useful. Dark Marbles is great. Nothing exhausting is just fine. I'll like this upgrade, that's good. But 2 damage upgrade, yeah. Looks like I can rest. The bird. If I play this on flatten... Huh? Actually, does that work? Yeah, it does. So this thing's like kind of trying to kill me. I did a decent amount of damage on turn 1. But I kind of have to redraw my flatten to kill. I know I should have kept Rattle in my hand, of course. Okay. Could boom potion out. That sucks, man. I knew the fight was bad, though. You know what? That was not that bad. I felt like that was going to be worse than what it actually was. Yeah, okay, Deathbringer. One by 9. Blah. All right, that card pretty impressive so far, Deathbringer. It's being very helpful. I am fighting the Phantom. I can like kind of kill the Phantom with Deathbringer. It has some card spam stuff, but the damage that thing outputs is very hard to deal with. So let's get a potion, I think. Okay, I'll throw that potion at it. It would attack me for so much next turn. I really don't have a solution. I can put 6 souls in my draw pile. That's so much HP. Bodyguard does not full block. I mean, it does, kinda. But I just die next turn. To the next hit. The multi-hit. I guess I can retain the Deathbringer. But Deathbringer has to go in next turn, and it just doesn't. So I have to draw into like my full combo. There's no like cope block line, right? There's no way. I can capture Spirit next turn, and then that brings back the one card that does some damage. This turn I can pull aggro to pull back that card, and that does some damage. I pull aggro snap. Snap, put Deathbringer in my next hand, and then go... But Deathbringer can't kill next turn. Like, there's just no way, right? That's just not possible. Can I ever, like, make Asti big enough? Doesn't really feel like it. Do I, like, have to reshuffle next turn? Maybe I just have to reshuffle next turn. I need a soul next turn because I have to reshuffle. Because I don't die to this, I can do like this and to capture Spirit. Capture Spirit brings back the thing, so it takes 9 into 9. So it takes 16 plus 3 plus 9. And then it takes like 6 from the thing in my discard. So it takes 34 this turn, which is, you know, I want to pretend like that's enough. But I have the capture spirits. Maybe I soul now. No, because then I don't pull back the thing. I kind of want to shuffle it out. And it has to die next turn. I can't ever block. So we could just play this to shuffle. And then capture spirit in the worst case. Oh, I just draw the right hand. Alright, have to do some damage. I mean, it's either enough or it isn't, right? Deal 7 plus 16 plus 27. Jesus. This game is really good, chat. It's like really, really good. Okay, reanimate. Summon 20. I do like summon 20. I like making Asti big. I'm gonna need that bottled Apo boss relic. Whenever you play a soul summon, one's kind of fun. This turns into like a summon 3. This turns into a summon 1. Alright, before I make this decision, I'm gonna go have a snack. I'm gonna have a snack to hold me over. This is also a very interesting card reward screen. Like, I think both of these could be very, very useful. Alright, I have my snack. I think Devour Life might be better. I'm not sure right now. Because the thing is, It takes a long time for it to actually summon as much as this thing just does. Like, this thing just summons 20. All three of these look kind of underwhelming. I mean, I think they're all useful in different ways. Nothing super game-breaking, though. Because the 720 card also pulls back my right-hand hand, right? It's just obviously very expensive. On this character, yes, I would say her synergies are very conditional, which is pretty cool. Yeah, making a big Ostia is very powerful. Like, actually getting the big Ostia is really strong. Once you have it, it just feels so strong. And this just kind of gives it to you. It just costs your entire turn, which is a little rough. Summon 2. Doubles the power of it. It's a pretty good upgrade. I mean, I have souls and I have summon. Let's like try to make this good. Oribus. This guy's the funny guy that has Prismatic Shard, Boss Relic. I really don't understand this card. Oh, it's max HP. Okay. I should have taken the other thing. That's like the advantage, is it's max HP. It's also just a beautiful card. Upgrading 6 random, fairly likely to hit actual cards. Rerolling card rewards, it might be a strong option. It's just not a strong option for me because I don't really understand the game enough to get value out of it. I feel like upgrading 6 cards has to be better than like Giga upgrading 1 card, right? Probably. Yeah, Bodyguard Plus, Transfigure Plus. Deathbringer Plus can be reached from decent thresholds. I think I'll go to that shop. Act 2 elites are rough. Dodging doesn't feel great. And I deal with that one fight very nicely with Deathbringer. There's like an Act 2 elite that I kind of just destroy with Deathbringer. Try to fight him. Kind of wish this was that other card. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if that card got out of my deck. It's not my best card. I didn't draw any of my souls. That sucks. There's nothing I can do. honestly, I don't mind losing that card. That card's just like not that big of a deal. Losing all my HP, however, that wasn't great. Won't lie to you about that one. That aspect of the situation is not my favorite. It's gonna punch me really hard next turn. Transfer bodyguard, play it twice. Come on, man. It just sucks. I have to hit him though. It's just getting so much block. Like that is brutal. That is just so much block. Like how do you how do you deal with that? Can I do anything next turn? Well, I have 7 HP. There is no waffle in this shop. Roy Calcum is 277 versus Paris 217. That is so weird. Huh. I'm just gonna need some powerful event. I don't know what I can get, but gonna need something strong. Even then, I don't really know how I survive. Spending all my gold probably has something to do with it. Isn't even the elite, is it? No. This hand is so bad. This hand is so bad. God, just unplayable. I just defend Deathbringer. Still have to deal with next turn. Right, only took one in that fight. Okay. I just dead. Just dead, right? They just deal 40 on turn 1. Act 2 is pretty rough. If you look at what happened here, it's like 16, 22, and then... But, I mean, it feels like pretty similar to Spire 1. It's just like I don't know what synergy to play into to prevent that from happening. Devour Life definitely felt worse than Reanimate, though. Reanimate would have felt a lot stronger, I think. Just kind of my instinct was that Reanimate was probably better. This fight's rough, man. The Decimillipede? The Decimillipede is that's a rough elite. You need some like Giga AoE for that one. Like I have Deathbringer Plus, and I have to play this twice before they like anything even happens. That's like the only way you even do anything. I have to play a 2-cost card twice. I've done Silver Crucible once, and it was pretty solid. Random Relic also not bad, though. Get a Smooth Stone? Sure. Like go here and see how the run's feeling. If I get like some strong thing. Eight for 1 is just really bad. It's kind of 16 for 1, but like... Let's try Blight Strike. Also says Strike on it. Maybe we get Strike Dummy. So, it's not like a card that says Strike on it, right? It's just like a Strike or Defend. Try to go aggressive. If I try debilitate, I kind of like Afterlife actually. It's like a 6-for-1, but it's better than a 6-for-1. I mean, I already have like the defense stuff though. Let's try this. I guess the artifact. Weakness of my debilitate. This is an Act 1 elite. The bomb. Ho, 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 ho. Never gets old. Go boom. Hey, I got strike dummy with the blight strike. I feel like that fight would have been kind of rough without the bomb potion, but you know, I got the bomb potion, so I'm at 51 after the first elite. Maybe we can actually snowball this run. That'd be kind of cool. Like that with my debilitate. Rich. I don't hate removing a strike at this point. It's a pretty bad card to draw. But calcify. Infinite. Okay, energy potion. Yes, that stands for the Ascension up here. Anchor is pretty good. Deal damage equal to the enemy's Doom. I only apply Doom with Blight Strike. It's kind of hard to make use of Dredge. Let's try Time's Up. I have Dexterity, so try Death's Door. That's a bad draw. It's 11 plus 13. Just 1 damage short. You can kill this one. I shouldn't hit this one with the Vuln then. I don't actually know their pattern yet. That's the thing. Yeah, it's 24. This is 25. This is 27. Yes, this is A10. I can use my retain potion on that when I need to, I guess. Wait, this thing tries to take you down with it. I forgot about that. I'm just gonna die here then. Wait, that card. Oh my god. It's so hard to remember all the new stuff. My stream really die again. So the YouTube stream is still up. That makes no sense. Is it actually? It is. That makes no sense. I don't understand this.